whistles on the stove. I slice my toast and butter it with cheer. I am so thankful for this warm alcove. A joyful, splendid day is drawing near. A butter crumpet is a treasure trove. Abundance makes the gloomy weather clear. I take a pleasant stroll beside the grove with positivity to banish fear. Through lovely little gardens I now rove and kindly greet the neighbors I hold dear. The threads of gratitude I gently wove to set a lovely tone for all the year. I step along the tidy cobbled street and tip my bowler hat with splendid style. The baker offers me a lovely treat. A grateful attitude goes quite a mile. I keep my trousers pressed and rather neat and wander down the market for a while. The wealthy joy I gather is complete with sheer abundance bursting in the aisle. A positive demeanor is so sweet, it makes the cranky chaps begin to smile. When thankfulness is guiding both my feet, the cheerful blessings happily compile. Pleasant neighbor by the hand. A thankful heart is splendid, I must say. It spreads abundance right across the land. With positivity to guide my way, the joy I feel is wonderfully grand. I watch the little village children play and listen to the local marching band. I hope this cheery attitude will stay and go exactly as the heavens plan. I will not let my happy spirit stray. A thankful morning helps a fellow stand. I packed my bags and left the town. The heavy grind was taking toll. I put my weary burdens down to find some quiet for my soul. The dusty suits were marching fast, but I prefer the open shore. The weary working days had passed. I wouldn't ride the tube no more. I found a spot beside the sea, and every day was Sunday morning, and every day was Sunday morning. A lazy rhythm just for me, without an early alarm warning. The island sun began to rise. Hey, hey, I heard the kendang beating slow. There was no schedule in my eyes. I let the reggae bassline flow. A cup of tea upon the sand. Whoa, the water washed on the beach. I finally could understand that paradise was in my reach. I found a spot beside the sea, and every day was Sunday morning, and every day was Sunday morning. A lazy rhythm just for me, without an early alarm warning. I left the rushing world behind. We face the heavy, dark demand and drink the bitter brew to clearly, firmly understand the difficult and true. The blackest drops will quickly heal and wash the sweet away. It makes the broken out the heavy gloom. Rain is falling on the town, but the island spirit stays. You are queen without a crown. Walking through the morning haze, bittersweet and very strong. Promises I mean to keep in the place where we belong. Steam is rising from the rim. Your laughter fills the space. I am dancing on the limb to see your lovely face. Babylon is at the gate, but we stay inside the room. I will never hesitate. I will never feed the doom. Kendang drums begin to roll while the spoon hits on the side. Music for the weary soul. Nowhere left for us to hide. Nowhere left for us to hide. Darkened beans and silky cream, moving to a better place. Floating on a cloud of steam with a slow and steady grace. Move your body to the beat. To the beat. Feel the pressure of the sound. Lift your heavy dancing feet off the cold and solid ground. Steam is rising from the rim. Your laughter fills the space. I am dancing on the limb to see your lovely face. One blood in the morning light. Keep it bubbling. The rhythm starts to gently ebb and flow. I feel the reggae music start to play. I have a simple message you should know. I show my true devotion every day. The morning sun is creeping through the blind while you are resting heavy in the bed. Oh, I leave the quiet sanctuary behind and sort the Sunday chaos in my head. For love is not a fire burning brief. It is the steady lifting of the Lord. I bring your weary spirit sweet relief and walk beside you down the muddy road. I take the Hoover out across the floor to sweep the scattered dust and dirt away. I fix the broken hinges on the door to give you comfort on your resting day. For love is not a fire burning brief. It is the steady lifting of the Lord. I bring your weary spirit sweet relief and walk beside you down the muddy road. The rhythm makes my heavy body move. I sing a little melody so true. I step into the steady reggae groove and show you what a faithful heart can do. I put the kettle on to brew the tea. A proper British cuppa, strong and dark. This quiet labor is my guarantee. A constant fire, not a sudden spark. For love is not a fire burning brief. I bring your weary spirit sweet relief. Be doors.
We head out through the door. The picnic is prepared. We breathe the morning air. The plan has been declared. The plan has been declared. We have no single care.
The grass is very green. The park is 3 miles wide.
The park is 3 miles wide.
The group is clearly seen. We feel a joy inside.
We feel a joy inside. The picnic is prepared. We breathe the morning air. The plan has been declared. The plan has been declared. We have no single care.
The Sunday is complete.
The Sunday is complete.
The rhythm is the beat.
The Sunday is complete.
The Sunday is complete.
The Sunday is complete. I carry out my chipped and steaming mug to stand upon the frosted English lawn. I give the heavy garden gate a tug and tip my hat to greet the breaking dawn. I thank the earth beneath the sleepy bug and watch the quiet miracles be drawn. A grateful chest will pull a magnet's way to draw the magic from the heavy clay. I thank the rusting hinges on the gate for opening another quiet day. It simply is the universe's trade to send a proper miracle my way. I dig my fingers in the freezing mud and offer my polite apologies. I praise the green inside the sleeping bud and thank the chill that strips the willow trees. A sudden rush of wonder in my blood arrives to bring me softly to my knees. You start the morning asking for no more than what the simple weather has to give, and suddenly there's knocking at your door to show you how a thankful man can live. The heavens open up across the moor and pour the magic through a broken sieve.